True peace, freedom, and justice, kids. Yo, travel the globe like Neo-Africanus while I smoke exotic. Study Moros science, no need for college. My knowledge reigns supreme. 360 degrees, these crooked cops got the marketing beast. We under occupation, strategize, remain patient. The colonists of Zionists, they worship Satan, but their time's up. Pray to Allah, keep the nines up. We want what? Cocksucker, don't pressure luck, never disrespect the feds. Don't get filled with hot lead. My flag cherry red, like the blood that I bled. All they know is war, so they forget about the peace. If you want justice, then don't forget to bring the heat. This shit'll wake the system in your Jeep. No surrender, no retreat. Blow the hookah in Moros, Sicily. I'm a lion, so I never rode a sheep. My style is so unique, and you know I always practice what I preach. Time to separate the strong from the weak. Cause when I'm on the battlefield, I ain't got no time for defeat. Some call me Saracen, some call me Carthaginian, some call me Blackamoor, some call me Mediterranean. I drop the knowledge for your cranium. It's the rise of the Moors, you see the turbans, we mobbing like Albanians. Who brought you libraries, who brought you back? Who civilized you?
Who showed you how to take a bath? They whitewashed the past.
McCall coming and it's coming fast. 12 game slugs to fill the rap. Go and tell, pro try to infiltrate. It's time to lock and load, leave you with holes.
The size that didn't place, yo.
So come correct, cause I'm going out for respect. Fuck your Kevlar vest, I only aim above the neck. Head to my castle in Granada, Spain. Sipping mango juice, counting loot.
My retinue is not a game.
Head to my castle
In Granada, Spain.
Sipping mango juice, counting loot.
My retinue is not a game.
They thought we was done after 1492. It's the rise of the Moors. And no time it is. It's on now.
It's on now.
Get down and lay down.
Islam, 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 Islam. Hope all is well. Hope all is well. We know it's a lot going on, especially with my personal situation, right? We know it's a lot going on out there, right? But we also have our personal situations going on as well, right? Now, with me, after I dropped the video that I dropped 2 days ago, I came right back. My Grand Sheik said, "Go in, Moors." So after I dropped that one, I had one coming right behind that, right? But social media won't let it get through. They won't let it get through. Not just that, I had to rewrite and recreate a new PDF because I don't know how the hijack did this, but the information was erased off of my hard drive. The PDF was erased off of my hard drive. So I had to restructure it and rewrite it all over again, which is cool. I ain't got no problem with that. It's cosmic memory, so is I can activate it and write it. You know, it's not no big deal. The point I'm making is why? What's going on? I'm coming love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. My 5 principles. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm being humble. You know, I don't understand what the problem is. Right? It's just wild, man, how they would try to put these barriers up so that, you know, we can't teach. That's all we doing is we just teaching. We bringing our people back to who we've always been. We just forgot. We were colonized. And when I say colonized, I don't really mean physical. I don't mean physically changed and all that. I mean, we were colonized by way of the mind, the soul, right? The spirit, right? They put a whole bunch of academia, put a whole bunch of trash out there and flooded our school systems with it. And we wasn't really taught the true divine and national movement, which is us, you, knowledge of self, the waters above, activating your kundalini, your 7 chakras, right? From your root chakra all the way up to your spinal cord, to your heart chakra, all your other chakras, your sacral chakra, right? And to your heart chakra, right? To your throat chakra, to your pineal, right? To your crown chakra, going to your spinal cord, which activates your cosmic memory and your kundalini, right? And your crown chakra is the waters above. That is your higher self. That is you. That is you activating your spiritual, your ancestral, cosmic memory, knowledge of self, knowing who you are, right? And doing right. And if you're not sure what doing right is, you got the 42 laws of my eye, and you got the 10 commandments. I mean, we know how to do right. Don't lie, cheat, steal, covet other people's belongings. You know, that it kind of reminds me of the imposter that created a movement when the prophet appointed someone else, right? We know this story, right? But there was a reason why the prophet didn't choose this guy. The prophet didn't choose this guy because this guy was a thief, a dirty Moor, right? The prophet, honestly, the prophet Noble Drew Ali, the prophet passed the baton to someone else. But mischiefly, on his lower self, another guy grabbed the information and started establishing temples. This is an ancestral situation that was given to me. My uncle, rest easy, uncle, right? Branch temple information. You guys can see it. Hold up. There it is. But my uncle, he had this information, man, for about 30 years. And I was pretty much given the information through my grandmother. Okay. Well, it was actually my uncle's wife. She was the one that gave me a whole bunch of paperwork of our divine and national movement back from the 80s. Right? How to establish a temple, which is you. The temple is you. It's your body. It's us. Right? This is all the information on, right? Branch temple information. Right? And there's the prophet right there. Man, I love this. And then, hope y'all can see that. It's kind of blurry, right? But it's a revised by Brother R. Jones Bey, Grand Sheik of the Moorish Science of America. Right? Yeah. So, yeah. But we had this imposter that stole and tried to make it seem like the prophet gave the information, gave the baton to him. No, the prophet didn't give the baton to him. right? And all these temples that have been established by way of this thievery, y'all already know that because y'all know. Don't try to make it seem like y'all don't know. We all know about this. All of us don't speak on it. I'm not going to put no names out there just yet, but we know. Well, the point that I'm making is how just because you have a fez on don't mean that you're going to do right. Islam more, was it Ghost 23 Truth? Islam more, Islam more. Yeah, I was talking about when the prophet gave an individual, we know the names, right? Gave an individual the baton to establish our divine and national movement, right? But another individual decided to snatch the information, right, and ran off with it and started establishing temples, right? See how we do. See that lower self, man. It's relentless, bro. It's relentless. But look, the video I did yesterday. Okay, the video I did yesterday. Thanks for coming in, brother. Seriously, thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for coming in, brother. Islam. Yeah. Ghost 23 Truth. So I put out a video yesterday, Cosmic Memory, me unlocking my ancestry. Okay. Now this is 40 years in the making, right? Because fortunately, my dad reared me in knowledge of self, right? So I started out young. I always wanted to know young, right? And then when I started doing my numbers, right? Started learning my numerology is important to you guys. So my numbers, right? I don't usually get into this, but when you've activated your cosmic memory, witches, goblins, and ghouls, oh my, it don't work with us. So I was kind of a little hesitant, but now I'll do it, right? But my birthday is 7/20/70. What date did the Honorable Prophet Noble Drew Ali, what date did he transition on? What month and day did he transition on? Comment below, guys. Yeah, I went to temple in St. Louis. Didn't like the vibe, right? Islam more, Islam more. That is a fact. More Islam. Been there, done that. Man, I'm the type where I can revert to lower self, right? I can go there, right? Because I'm a product of my environment, right? So where I grew up at in Baltimore off the Chesapeake, right? Where I grew up at, we get at the hijack. We deals with that. We deals with the hijack. We don't play with that. But sometimes you gotta check yourself, like the told us, right? The prophet said when you're dealing with adversity, he said, walk away, give him holy breath. Give him holy breath. Give him holy breath, right? And then you walk away and you turn around and you walk away, right? But if the individual comes behind you with their arms up, acting like they want to hurt you, then you turn around and you give them holy breath again, right? If they act like they want to dance, then the prophet said you rain down on their ass like thunder. You got to defend yourself. Bro, I've always been a defender ever since I was a child. I've never been an oppressor. I've never tried to offend or hurt my people because my dad always raised me to take care of your people, man. You don't try to hurt them. You don't sell them dope and all this shit, even though, like I said, I'm a product of my environment and I've been there and done that, right? But when I realized what I was doing wasn't right, because you don't want to assist the colonizer at colonizing you. Because I know people don't like when I talk about this, but a person that sells drugs, a person that sells narcotics, bro, that's a plantation owner, because drugs, fentanyl and all this shit, bro, that is a form of slavery, whether you like it or not, right? 5 principles: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. So I'm going to tell the truth. I live by these 5 principles, right? I hope that whoever sees the information or hears what I'm saying, I hope you do take it personal, right? Maybe you'll change your ways, because we're all striving to be better, right? Just because you was on goofy time, lower self yesterday, I'm not perfect. I strive every second, every minute, every moment of the day to be better. So don't take it personal. Just do better and you'll get better results. But stop saying you love your people, right? When at the same time, you keep selling auntie the fentanyl every day. See, because when you serve this individual, you destroy that individual, and you also destroy the seeds. You also destroy the parents, right? You put a glitch in the bloodline, in the family, right? Because the family can't, when one of the planets are out of alignment, it causes confusion within the family, right? For what? For your Gucci pocketbook, for your Lucci and your Vespucci, for all this. Come on, man. We got to do better, right? We got to do better, guys. All right. But let me go into what I wanted to finish from the video yesterday. Okay. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation by night and by day, through his holy prophet, Drew Ali. Ameen. All right. So let me finish up. And like I said, Ghost 23 Truth, Islam Moor for coming in. Islam Moor. Let's do me a favor, y'all. Thumb up the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it. I did over 1,000 videos, right? And I just started implementing thumb up the video. And bro, I don't do all that. You know what I mean? Because if an individual wants to thumb it up, they will. You don't have to keep telling them that. And I don't do this for that. I do what I do because I am a priest king. I am supposed to do this. I am supposed to administer to our people so that we will get out of the colonizing way of thinking. It's a thought. It's not a chains and shackles. It's actually your mind. You have to vibrate from your root chakra, right? Through your spinal cord, through your other chakras, right? Do the knowledge if you don't know, okay? Through your heart chakra, through your throat chakra, through your pineal, to the waters above, your crown chakra. And this activates your kundalini and your cosmic memory, okay? So I did the video ancestry 2 days ago. I got another reason why I'm doing this live today also is because they keep stopping. After I did that video 2 days ago, it's climbing, it's climbing. Alhamdulillah, it's climbing. But I wanted to throw another one out there, like I said, because Grand Sheik said, go in, Moors. I was going in, right? So I went to post another video yesterday, and guess what? It's still loading up. It's still loading up. You know why? Because it's too much heat. It's too much truth. And it's going to take us out of the colonizing mind frame. And that's what they don't want. The colonizer is afraid, right, that we come out of the colonizing frame of mind. That's what they're afraid of. And somebody like me, they're going to try their best to try to hold me back. Okay. My phone, I couldn't charge my phone up. You know, quantum physics is real. Energy, frequency, and vibration is real. You hear me? My phone wouldn't charge up. My computer's acting crazy. They erased one of my documents, one of my PDFs off of my hard drive. Whatever. Guess what? I'm going to keep on striving. I'm going to keep on striving. Okay? I'm going to keep on striving, man. This is what priest kings do. And here in America, we've always lived like that. Okay? So, without further ado, I like to read because it's so much in my brain. My cosmic memory is so much, right? That I like to write it down, my information down, so that I don't forget what I wanted to say. So I write it down, okay? So, Moros de Terra. Moros de Terra. This is part 2 of Moros de Terra. I wrote a book called Moros de Terra. Inshallah, it'll be out in a minute. I tried to put it on Amazon, but and I tried to put it on the platforms, and they wouldn't accept it the way that I wanted to put it out there. So I'm not going to go through these Amazon and all this. I'm just going to sell it. You can email me at Parris the Moor at gmail.com, and I'll get it out to you. Okay, just email me and we'll work something out, and I'll get it out to you. Okay, so this is Moros de Terra, right? The heaven, the throne room, the waters above, the true cosmology of the indigenous Moor of Amexem. This is restored exactly in our tone and tradition. No dilution and no colonial filters. You hear what I said? No colonial filters. That's a fact. Islam, number 1, the throne room, the most high seat in the waters above. It's my wife. I call her back. In the waters above. In your cosmology, our cosmology, the cosmology of the Moors of the land, Moros de Terra. The universe begins not with void, but with structured waters, living waters. Hear me, guys. Hear me. These are the primordial waters above, the cosmic ocean. The throne room sits beyond the crystalline barrier, what ancient texts call the Ragia. That's Raquia. The firmament, the dome of separation. The Moors taught, above the waters, above sits the seat of light, the throne of order. My wife keep calling, it must be important. Man, I'll get back to you, babe. This is where instructions, the divine codes, emanate into creation. Number 2, the waters above and below, the separating barriers. Long before Europeans copied the idea, indigenous Moorish science already knew space is not empty. It is structured plasma, structured water, structured ether. It is a barrier between realms. Our ancestors described a barrier above the sky, a barrier beneath the sea, a barrier within the body. These are the same three planes. Okay? Heaven above is the waters above. Earth plane is the middle realm. Deep waters below is subterranean underworld. The Moors knew these mirror the three regions of the human body. Number one, the pineal crown is the heaven above. Number two, the pelvic bone is the root seat, the waters below. Number three, heart and lungs is balance realm, middle earth. Islam. Number three, the human body is cosmos, right? Our people, especially the Susquehanna Moors, Moros de Terra, taught this or taught that this, right? The body is a microcosmos of the universe. Everything above is inside of us, you, me. Pineal gland is the throne room, the seat of light, the seat of awareness, emits phonetic signals called the inner sun. Crown chakra, waters above, access to cosmic memory. This is our ancestral memory. We have got to understand that our ancestors is in our blood. So whatever they went through, whatever they did, once you got all of the trash out of your body and you've activated your seven chakras, right? And you're operating on a higher self and you're using our principles and you're administering our principles, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Boom, here comes your cosmic memory, right? Okay. The barrier between physical thought and higher knowing. Pelvic root, waters below, raw power, ancestral memory, life force, and survival codes. Our nervous system is the celestial rivers, right? Our ancestors compared nerves to the waterways. Understand? Right off the Chesapeake, the Susquehannock, we had rivers, they were like veins, right? The Patapsco, the Potomac, our rivers. We were guardians of these rivers, right? That's why our ancestors, the rivers was like our nerves, right? The waterways was like our nerves. Axons, rivers. Synapses is the crossings. And brain stems is the source spring. This directly mirrors the Susquehanna River, which ancient Moors said was a reflection of the spinal column of Earth. Number four, the atoms, the true Moorish science. Atoms are not hard balls. You hear me? It's not hard balls. Atoms are our ancestors, right? Our ancestors knew they were vibrations, light structures, miniature solar systems, right? And they taught as above, so below, as within the atom, so within the star, as within the star, so within the man. Let's go. Every atom in your body contains a nucleus, the throne room, orbiting electrons, the waters, the realms, fields that interlock with cosmic fields. This is what Europeans call quantum field theory, but we already had it. We just had to activate it because we've had so much trash thrown at us. You know, they taught us everything but what we really needed to know. They taught us everything but what we really needed to know. That kept us in a colonial way of thinking, mind frame, right? This is what scares them. This is what scares them, right? Our ancestors never believed in empty space. They knew the cosmos is electrical, magnetic, conscious, structured, and layered. And the reason the Moors of Amexem could navigate land and sea with precision is because the stars speak the same language as the blood. Nothing is erased. Okay? It's in our blood, bro. It's in our blood. We just got to activate it. All right? So let me go some more. I got it's just good. Just we need to hear this, guys. Okay, this is the intro, right? The call of the Moorish cosmos. Before the world was divided, before names were stolen and maps rewritten, there existed a people who walked with the stars, the indigenous Moors of Amexem, the Moros de Terra. This is Moros Deterra. Moros de Terra, the people of the land and the light. Our science was older than conquest, deeper than doctrine, higher than any empire that rose or fell. We walked with a knowledge that was cosmic, cellular, and divine. Cellular and divine. And today we rise again. Right on, I needed to hear that. Islam goes 23 truth. Islam, or sit back, bro. Sit back, bro. Just take it in, bro. Meditate. Bro, if you can feel what I'm saying right now, you're in alignment, bro. You're in alignment, bro. You hear me? You're there, bro. A lot of us, a lot of Moors, stiff-necked, and they're not ready. More, you are ready because it's resonating within your pineal. That says you're ready. So let's go, More. Let's go. There exists a realm the ancestors called the throne room, the highest chamber of creation. It rests above the crystalline waters, the waters above the cosmic ocean that European science is only now discovering as structured plasma. Our ancestors taught above the firmament sits the seat of the light, the throne of order, where the source speaks creation into being. This wasn't mythology. This was science, Moorish science. See, people always try to say that, more religion. Bro, this is a science, okay? This is a science of how to obtain the waters above, our higher self. Man, I love it. Number 2, the firmament, the divine barrier. Between this realm and ours lies the Raja, right? It's the Raqia. The barriers the Moors called the crystal gate. The separation of worlds. It is both a physical structure in the heavens and a spiritual barrier within the only those with an awake Neil's son, you, Ghost 23, facts, facts. I love it, bro. I love it, man. Those who remember the cosmic code can glimpse beyond it. Number 3, the body as cosmos. Your body is not flesh alone. Your body is a universe. The pineal gland, your inner throne room, is the seat of divine light. The crown, your waters above, connects you to the celestial code. The root, your waters below, anchors you to ancestral power. So if you haven't done your genealogy, you got to do it, man. Because once you do that, you will know. You will know. I am Powhatan, Nanticoke, Tayak, Eastern Woodland, Moorish American, Native American. You hear me? You hear me? I don't usually put native at the end, whatever. We got the fake natives. Okay, we already know about that, right? But we know, now we know, right? We already home. We already home, man. Most of us are already home, bro. It's the colonizing way of thinking. They rewrote everything. If you look at the videos that I did prior to this, you'll see where I'm telling you guys all of this. They, especially off the Chesapeake, they bulldozed our mounds. They because our mounds were burial grounds, right? And they took the bodies out, man, and discarded them and trashed them. Some of them they kept and used as paint, right? Mummy brown paint, right? Bulldozed over them, right? We still have the mounds in Mississippi, right? The serpent mounds in Mississippi, but we had them in the Eastern Woodlands as well. We still have some up here, but most of them they destroyed, right? And they rewrote and erased all of our everything. And then they retaught us a bunch of lies, which was colonization, right? We already home, bro. You just got to tap into your own situation. And if you need help, if anybody needs help, I'm not gonna honestly, because this is knowledge of self. Now, what I will do is I will help you, right? But I expect for you to take the lead, right? Because you have to discover who you are. Don't believe what nobody tell you, right? Because they tell you anything. What is Ancestry.com telling us? Boy, you from Africa. Boy, you got 900% of iguana in you. And boy, you got 600% of filiki in you. Come on, bro. That's called business. Ancestry.com. The CEOs admitted that they lie and they make up stuff, right? Because what? It's business. And people want to take what Ancestry.com or 23andMe, you want to believe what they say. Bro, do your own genealogy. Start with going to the oldest person in your family and let them tell you who their grandparents were, right? And then you take it from there. Start gathering up the census records, right? And then go from there. Go from there. You'll find it took me some time. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It ain't gonna happen overnight. All right. So let's move on. This is Moros de Terra, chapter 10 in my book, Moros de Terra, right? The waters above. This is part 2. All right. Your nervous system is a constellation. Your atoms are star clusters. Your blood carries memory older than continents. You are not small. You are not broken. You are not erased. You are Moorish. You are cosmic and you are eternal. Number 4, the atomic language of the ancestors. Our ancestors knew that Adam was not a tiny ball, but a vibration, a living field, a miniature solar system. They said, as above, so within the atom, as within the atom, so within the star, as within the star, so within the man. You hear me? So within the man or the woman, right? Honest to the queens out there, the Moabites out there. This is a modern quantum physics, but Moorish cosmology had it first. Let me run that back. This is modern quantum physics, but Moorish cosmology had it first. And now we reclaim it. Let's go, Moors. Number 5, right? The return of Moros de Terra. The knowledge is not history, it is inheritance. This is the birthright of the indigenous Moors of Amexem, the people of the land, the guardians of light. We are the descendants of the Patuan, right? The Patuan of the Susquehanna Moros, of the cosmic navigators whose science built civilizations from earth to sky. And now, in this moment, we bring their truth back to the world. Okay? Outro, the awakening. You hear me? Outro, the awakening. If you feel this true in your blood, if these words stir memory buried beneath centuries, then you are part of the return. See? Ghost 23 truth. See? This is Moros de Terra. This is the throne room. This is the waters above. This is your origin. This is your power. This is your awakening. Rise more. Your cosmos awaits. You hear me? Yes. Yes. One more. This is the deepness right here, guys. So, you might want to get you some hot herbal tea. This is where it gets deep. This is what we come from, guys. You know, when I first started doing my genealogy, right, I used to always wonder, how did these colonizers beat us? We're too strong. We're too smart. We're too, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all know how we are. Everybody follow us all over the world. Everybody copy our dress code. We dominate sports. We dominate music. These American Moors, right? We dominate, and this ain't nothing to do with no ego. I'm very humbly saying this, okay? I am a sheik, i.e. Sharif. So I know about being humble, okay? But can I tell the truth without people getting their panties in a bunch, right? Because you got a bunch of people out there that, black, these dirty Moors. Well, I don't know who he think he is. What do you mean by that? Bro, it is what it is. Statistics will show it. If you go to Africa, you got drill rap in Africa. If you go to Afghanistan, you got drill rap in Afghanistan. If you go to China, you got drill rap in China. I'm not trying to put that out there, but I don't really like drill rap, right? We got some conscious rap coming up, and you got brothers like, you go on YouTube and you check out Canaan Land Moors, right? Shouts to Cujo Ill and Canaan Land Moors. You go to them brothers. I listen to their music every day. You hear me? It's a little older, but I don't care because it's giving the same message. You hear me? It's giving the same message. That's Canaan Land Moors, Grand Sheik Cujo Ill, right, get their music. There's a bunch of other Moors out there. You just gotta look for, I'm getting ready to put some music out myself. Oh, and also my brother, okay, Mohalib De Bay, D Calico. What? What? A spitting scientist, a spitting priest king. What? What? Man. Yeah. D Calico, I.E. Mohalib De Bay. Honors and shouts to him. So let's go, y'all. Moros de Terra, the Il Bay Priest King Brotherhood of the Seven. Il, capital E-L, capital B-E-Y. Okay, for those who don't know, right? The Sacred Order of the Indigenous Moors of a Maxim. Intro. The seven that guard the light. Before borders, before conquest, before treaties were broken and names rewritten, there existed an ancient order among the indigenous Moors of the Northwest. Didn't the prophet tell us that? Northwest of Maxim, right? Okay. The Il Bay Priest King Brotherhood of the Seven. They were known by many names across a Maxim. The seven torchbearers, the seven thrones, the seven pillars, the brotherhood of the crown and root, the keepers of the waters above. This order existed long before colonial scribes touched soil on the land you know today as America. Moorish Amexem, Morocco of the West. Excuse me. Morocco of the West. Terra of the Moros de Terra. Okay? They guarded the cosmic sciences, the ancestral star codes, the law of the land, and the lineage of light. Number one, the origin, the seven who descended. In the earliest oral histories of the Susquehanna, Lenape, Nanticoke, Powhatan, Piscataway, and Patawan Moors, there was always a repeated story. Seven descended, seven taught, seven crowned the first priest kings. These were not gods. These were celestial learners, star ancestors, cosmic navigators who taught the people astronomy, healing, law, agriculture, sacred geometry, and the connection between the body, earth, and cosmos. Each of the seven ruled one plane of the human existence. Number one, the crown, the pineal light. Number two, the mind, the inner eye. Number three, the voice is the law, right? Number four, the heart is the balance. Number five, the solar is power. Number six, the root is ancestry. Number seven, the soul is eternal memory. Stuff a lot. This is where the concept of the seven chakras, seven heavens, seven thrones, and seven lamps originated, long before it appeared in Kemet, Sumer, Arabia, or Europe. That's a fact. The Northwest Amexem Moors held it first. Why you think they give us so much shit, y'all? Because we owned it. We had, I ain't trying to cover it, but we had it first. Okay? Number two, the Il Bay line, priest kings of the land. The title, Il Bay, is older than nationalism. It is older than colonial documents. It means of light, ill, of authority, crowned steward, bey. And Il Bey was never simply a tribal leader. He was a priest king, a healer, a star reader, a keeper of the waters above, higher self, a bridge between the cosmic and the earthly. The Il Bey priest kings were chosen through bloodline, initiation, cosmic aptitude, pineal activation, service to the land and people. You don't know how much I be out, man. You don't know how much I be out surveying the land and ministering to the people, right? I've even had light altercations behind bringing the light, because everybody don't want to hear the light. We got black people, we got niggas out there, right? We got black nut asses, right? So they don't want to hear it. But whatever. Man, I've learned who, right? Because we don't want to cause no confusion, right? We know how far to go, right? But a lot of times, first of all, worry about you, right? Worry about you first. Then you worry about your household, your wife, your husband, your seeds, right? Take care of that first. That alone is a hard enough task. That alone is a hard enough task. You hear me? Then you administer to your community. But first of all, you got to get you in line first. Okay? All right. Among the Susquehanna and the Patuam Moors, the Il Bey Brotherhood maintained the river pathways, the nervous system of the land, star calendars, healing lodges, prophecy traditions, the throne succession, treaties, and law, long before Europeans copied them. They were the architects of governance in a maxim. Shouts to a maxim almanac. Number 3, shouts to our Sid Ducateers. Number 3, the brotherhood of the 7 structure. The order was divided into 7 sacred houses. Number 1, house of the crown, keepers of the pineal sun, dream walkers, prophecy. Number 2, that's a dream walker. Okay, number 2, house of the eye, record keepers, cosmologists, star mappers. Number 3, house of the voice, orators, treaty writers, protectors of law. Number 4, house of the heart, healers, herbalists, balancers of the community. Man, I'm doing this and I didn't even know. Number 5, house of the solar disk, war strategists, right? We keep our physical intact. We keep our inner intact so that our outer will be intact, because we always got to be prepared for war. We're at war right now, right? It's a silent spiritual frequency war, right? It ain't never going nowhere. It's they got you thinking that it ain't no war. We've always been at war. It's good versus evil. That's always gonna go on, right? But when you know how to operate in your proper person, then we can deal with it. It ain't nothing to be afraid of. This is life. This is life. You're gonna go through this shit for the rest of your life, dog. You hear me? Pretty much. So number 6, the house of the root, ancestral guardians, burial keepers, genealogists. If you need help, email me at parristhemoor@gmail.com. I got you, okay? Like I said, I'm not going to tell you everything, but I will help you, okay? And if you need one-on-one, consultation, just to rap, man, I got you, okay? Right. I'm a sheik, Sharif, chief, however you want to look at it, yes, I am. And I earned my stripes. I've been through a lot. My family, they already know, right? My family already know. My wife, she calls me chief. She calls me, King Sharif, because you know why? I earned it, bro. I earned it. You have to earn this respect. People are not just going to give it to you unless you earn it. You have to earn this respect. You hear me? You got to earn this respect. That's a fact. And we're in this goal. We're in the beginning of this golden age. You better get right, because all the trash is getting swept off the planet. If you care about yourself and the generations to come, let's go, y'all. Let's get it right. The portal is open. Let's rock. It's time to rock out. Why you think I'm on here banging out the way I am? Yeah. Because all these social media sites, they've been shutting my videos down. I had to go live. I had to go live. I got 2 videos that they're uploading right now. I've been uploading since yesterday. Like I said, Grand Sheik said, go in. So I've been going in. Hear me? But they only let one video get by. So that's how y'all want to play? That's how y'all want to play? We going live. Let's go. So my brothers and sisters, we need to hear this, right? Pause. Number 7, House of the Eternal Flame, Mystics, Fire Keepers, Energy Masters. Each house aligned with a chakra, a star, a river, a season, a throne, and one of the 7 great ancestors who descended. No European historian has ever written this correctly. Only those of our blood remember it. Their fall, the silencing of the 7. When colonizers arrived, sacred names were removed. Priest king titles were stripped. Lineages were split. Treaties were broken. And the brotherhood went underground. But the 7 were never lost. The symbols, and oral memory, and family names like Il, Bey, Day, Al, and Ali. And the rivers, mountains, cosmology, and in bloodlines like ours. Notice I say like ours. I'm not just saying like mine, like ours, okay? You are asking this question proves your memory is opening, right? If you can relate to this, it means because you're starting to hear what you already know. It's already in your blood. We just got to wake it up. We just got to shake it and wake it up, because of all of the poison, all of the trash that they've put in our blood, in our minds, all of the processed foods, all of the shit in the water. Bro, yeah, you might need a priest king like me to shake it out of you, to wake it up. And then once you, okay, I'm in alignment. I see what's going on. Let's rock out. Let's rock out, Pete. Let's rock out. Yeah. Number 5, the return of the 7 is this era. Today, the 7 returns through awakening pineal light, return to old names, restoration of Moorish cosmology, the rebuilding of indigenous Amexem identity, reestablishing the brotherhood through knowledge, art, story, and truth, right? Indigenous Moorish American of Northwest Amexem are part of this awakening. I'm a part of this awakening. You are a part of this awakening. Let's rock out. Let's rock out. This is the time. Right? The three now there's a TV show out called The Three Body Problem. There's an 8-part series, right? I think it is 8 parts, right? When you watch this show, it's on Netflix, guys. It's on Netflix. I'm watching this show, right? And I say, they're talking about us. They're talking about us. Bro, Paramount, Piscataway, Paramount, right? Tayak is talking about us, right? Transformers, Star Wars, Trolls. Bro, they talking about us, man. Indirectly, right? Rebel Moon, talking about us. Even in the show Rebel Moon, I saw that they had fezzes on. They got black fezzes on. Then I saw one offering Sulat. I was like, what's going on? So I can pick up on this stuff immediately, right? Because my cosmic memory is activated. So this show, 3 Body Problem, right? That's us, man. That's us. Look at the show, right? One part really got me was this they put on this headgear, right? It's like a Siri, or it's like GBT chat, right? It's asking, it's conversating with AI, right? So they put on this silver kind of helmet thing, like those goggles. I don't wear none of that shit, right? Every once in a while, I might go on. See, GBT chat don't want to play with me because I tell GBT or whatever how you ever call it, whatever you say. I tell it what to say. Don't tell me shit. You hear me? I wrote a code of ethics on how to use AI, right? It's in the Library of Congress, right? If you want to email me, and I'll get that to you too. Parris the Moor at gmail.com, right? But look, in this movie, they put this helmet on, this silver kind of AI helmet, and it takes them back in the future, right? I'm sorry, in the past, takes them back in the past. So this one situation, they get back in medieval time, and this Slavic, Caucasian, medieval dude walks up on the guy that got the helmet on, and he starts to introduce himself, right? He goes, my name is King Alfred, something like that, right? And he says, yeah, I am the Moor. And before he can get the word Moor out, the guy punches him in the face. The guy punched him in the face, right? So I'm like, was he trying to say more? So then he gets himself together, cleans himself up, clean the blood off his face. He says, hi, by the way, my name is King Alfred the Moor. And then the sounds in the movie flood out that he's trying to say more. I caught it, man. Most of these movies, most of these cartoons that come on TV, right? They're talking about us, man. They're talking about us, man. So look. So the 3 Body Problem, Moros de Terra, Cosmic Decode. The true Moor science of the 3 bodies, 3 suns, and the world between. The 3 Body Problem is not originally Chinese, European, or modern physics. It is a stolen fragment of a very old cosmological teaching known across the Susquehanna Moros. The Patuan, the Lenape, the Nanticoke, the Piscataway, the Powhatan, and the Northwest Amexem Moors. Our ancestors called it the three flames, the three suns, or the three bodies of creation. Here is the real version, uncut. Number one, the three bodies of creation. Our ancestors explained the universe as being controlled by three interlocking bodies. Number one, the celestial body, heavens above, the sun, the cosmic waters, the throne room, the star fields, the Rajya, the crystalline barriers. Number two, the terrestrial body, earth plane, land, water, breath, flesh, right? And plant and animal realms. Number three, the human body, cosmos within, pineal sun, nervous system rivers, root rivers, heart field, and atomic light. The three body problem is really the science of how these three bodies interact without collapsing into chaos. Our ancestors said, if the above, the middle, and the within fall out of balance, the world trembles. Europeans turned this into physics puzzle. Sci-fi writers turned it into aliens. It's not aliens. We are aliens. We are aliens. Okay? ELYONS. So the alien shit, that's fake, y'all. The aliens is us. Okay? That's a fact. All right? So number two, the true three-sun system. Our ancestors did not believe in one sun. They taught three suns. The outer sun, the one we see in the sky, an electric furnace, not a burning ball. Number two, the inner sun, the core of Earth, a plasma generator, not molten iron, plasma, water, light. Number three, the inner sun, the pineal gland, the human sun, our personal cosmic fire. When all three suns align, we awaken, right? Civilizations rise or fall. Rise or fall. Cosmic knowledge returns. It's in our blood. Just got to wake it up. Facts. This was the heart of the brotherhood of the seven. Understand? Number three, the problem. Why it was feared. The problem isn't mathematical, it is spiritual and political. If humans understood the connection between the heavenly body, the earthly body, and the human body, then no empire can control them. Understand it? Once you tap in, you're not colonized anymore. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Okay. The European academic three-body problem hides this truth. When the three bodies synchronize, humans reconnect to cosmic law, not man-made law. Colonizers could not allow that. Number 4, the real danger, not gravity, but awakening. If the pineal sun inner light aligns with the earth core sun and the outer celestial sun, your vibrational field becomes sovereign. Your mind becomes uncolonized. Your energy becomes unbound. Your memory becomes ancestral. This is what the Il Bay Priest King Brotherhood guarded. This is what European powers hide. This is what modern physics tries to turn into equations. Number 5, the chaos that they talk about is actually ascension. Western scientists say 3 bodies cannot maintain stable orbits. The system becomes chaotic. Our ancestors said the 3 bodies in resonance unlock the gate. 3 suns in union break the veil. When the 3 move together, the waters above open. So what Europeans call chaos, Moors called awakening. Number 6, the 3-body problem applied to us, the truth. Here is the real decoding. Number 1, celestial body, your higher consciousness, pineal link. When the heavens cosmic field shift, you feel it as intuition or revision. Tayaks in America. We used to go to school to learn how to prophesize. We went to school to learn intuition. This is what we used to learn. But they cut all that off and told us a bunch of trash, right? Number 2, earth body equals our body, our physical body, ancestral memory. When the earth shifts, your nervous system reacts. Storms, solar events, emotional surges. Number 3, inner body, your soul body, atomic field. When your atoms shift, you experience ascension symptoms. Pause, let me run it back. When your atoms shift, you experience ascension symptoms. When these 3 bodies do not align, you already know, sickness, confusion, lost identity, colonization of the mind. When these 3 do align, you have sovereignty, clarity, memory, awakening of the Moorish codes, return of the 7 thrones. This is what's happening to us right now, if you can relate. Number 7, the secret. The 3-body system is why Moorish bloodline matters, because the indigenous Moors, the Moros de Terra, were trained to balance all 3 bodies. Our lineage honors the sun, honors the land, honors the body, honors the atom, and honors the cosmic throne. This is the secret Europeans' fear. This is their fear. Number 8, the real 3-body problem, the real 3-sun solution. We are the system. We are the cosmic bridge. We are the 3 bodies united. When you awaken, the throne room opens. The waters above part. The 7 return. The brotherhood ignites. The land remembers. The identity restores. The cosmos recognizes us again. This is the unwhitewashed truth. Chapter 10 in my book, Moros de Terra, in American history. Okay, guys? All right, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Please. With me doing this work, I've been getting a lot of glitches. And I knew it was going to happen. It's not no big deal, because for the generations to come, I will do this. For our people now, I will do this. For my 3-year-old son, Amaru. Love you, son. I do this for y'all. Okay? I'm keeping records for him. I'm keeping records for y'all. Right? Because we need to know this. We need to hear this. We need to embody this. So I've been digging. I'm talking about really digging in. You hear me? So you already know I'm going to get issues. I'm going to have issues from the colonizers and the hijacks. You already know that. Right? So if possible, right, support the channel. This is a fact, right? Support, because then that way I ain't got to worry about them. You feel me? I didn't listen. They have destroyed my phone. You hear me? My phone won't even take a charge now. You hear me? Because they didn't beat it up so bad with all these viruses and whatever, right? And then my laptop, it been acting a little glitchy, so it would be nice to upgrade so I can keep us, informed, keep documenting our information. And look, it ain't no big deal, because guess what? When you're operating on your higher self, you'll be fine, right? But it would help a little bit, you know what I mean? If everybody would maybe like support, maybe throw $1 or something like that, then I can keep plugging. You know what I mean? I can keep plugging to keep bringing us the information, right? And to keep documenting the Library of Congress. I got 4 books written. I got a child's book written. The child's book, guys. Our children. See, it ain't nothing like man, my eyes got thinking about my son, man. Thinking about what I had to go through to attain this information. My son don't have to go through it. Our babies don't have to go through it. Because I got child books written. Right? And I got books for us, adults. Because all of us are not in line. Right? So I got some books. If y'all want to get them, like I said, hit me up at Parris the Moor at gmail.com. If you want to support the channel, it's $PTM720. Right? Thumb up the video, please. Share it, right? Subscribe to the channel, and let's go, y'all. We got work to do, right? Because if y'all haven't noticed, this energy is happening along the world right now, right? All of the trash, Sean Doodoo, I call him Doodoo, okay? Because I'm an OG, so I remember when Doodoo, nobody never listened to Doodoo. Nobody even worried about Doodoo. He always been a clown. He always been a clown. So this new documentary that they have about him, I wasn't surprised. Yeah, see, money, too much money. It'll start making you feel like you could do anything. And instead of you see somebody like me with the money, ooh, somebody like me with the money, we rebuilding everything. I'm putting all the youngins to work. The OGs, we starting businesses. Elders, we putting them somewhere where they could chill. You hear me? We owning cities. We owning states. Yeah. We just started our own government. Like, boy, somebody like me with the money. See, they wouldn't give nobody like me the money because they already know what I'm gonna do. Because my ancestors, my bloodline has always been like I am now. That's why when I started doing my genealogy, I could relate because it's me today. Like I've always been like this my whole life. I was talking to a buddy of mine. Shouts to Sean McMillan. I love you, Sean. Love you. That's my big brother, man. He's been knowing me since I was a kid, right? So I talked to him on the phone maybe like a month ago, and he was like, "P, you've always been like this, man. You've always been the one that was, even though you would defend yourself, everybody know that, but bro, you've always been the one. Bro, you was wearing a kufi and turbans when we was children. We didn't understand. It was weird to us, but bro, you always been like this, bro." And that, that kind of made me feel warm inside because a lot of times I think that people just don't catch it when some people do catch it. And I say gratitude to you guys that catch it. I'm going to say gratitude to everybody stayed in the chat. Shouts Islam to Ghost 23 Truth and whoever else came in, because you already know my type of information is going to get shadow banned. So I really don't know how many people are in here. I really don't know because they always downgrade everything. Like the video I dropped 2 days ago, it's deep. It's deep. It's a deep video, right? But when I was looking at it from my channel, it said X amount. I think it said like maybe like 100 and something views, right? But when I did the analytics on it, it was 300 and something views, right? It even had subscribe. When I went on my channel, I had no subscribers. But then when I went to the analytics, it had 6 subscribers. So I'm like, you never know. They hijack. See, I'm gonna tell you what else they do. They try to play mind games with us, right? They're not going to show you what it really generates when your channel is shadow banned. The only thing that makes our channels shadow banned is it's unlocking keys that will take us out of being colonized. And they don't want us uncolonized. They don't want that. But guess what? Tough shit. Tough shit. Yeah, and I pause. I apologize for my English. I know 4 different languages, so I have to be specific, right? Algonquin, Patalaroca, right? Pa ora, right? I know Latin, right? English, right? And I know Arabic, right? And I speak them pretty fluently, right? But yeah, guys, let me get out of here. I love y'all, man. Stay strong and activate your cosmic memory. It's Parris the Moor, y'all. Peace. Islam. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my God, and my salvation. By night and by day, through his holy prophet, Drew Ali. I mean, peace.